Welcome to Blinded by the Item. Juicy bits of gossip with the names left out. I am Dawn McClain. That's Bradley Traynor. And there's Mike Ganger over there. He is ready to give us blind items from the deepest, darkest parts of the internet about celebrities. And we try to figure out who the heck he's talking about.
Who's he talking about?
Let me turn my mic on. Who's he talking about?
But we'll figure it out. We usually do. Sometimes we need a little more help from Mike than usual, but let's see what's on the docket today.
Let's do it. Let's dig into some of these juicy bits of gossip with the names left out. Be sure to like, subscribe, head on over to your YouTube page if you're not watching us over there. If you are, thanks for being here. Hit that subscribe button.
Anytime.
You're welcome, or thank you, or
Sorry,
you're welcome.
was
I don't
pretending
know
to be the
all
audience.
those things. I know. Let's get into the blind items.
Okay.
Play along with us. That's why you got to hit that notification bell so you can watch while this is premiering live and play along. Let's start with this first one. The studio paid for the honor for this longtime A-minus list, mostly TV actor, but didn't anyone notice that 0 co-stars from either the old show or the new one bothered to show up? The showrunner even noted how odd it was that none of the new cast came. The actor is just not very well liked.
Oh,
Bummer.
The studio paid for the recent honor for this longtime A-minus list, mostly TV actor, but did anyone notice that 0 co-stars from either the old show or the new one bothered to show up? The showrunner even noted that it was odd that none of his new cast were there. The actor is just not well liked by anyone.
Okay. Is this a streaming show?
It is
No.
not a streaming. No, it is a stream. I don't know. I got to answer that question. Hold
okay.
on a second.
Well, I mean, it's probably not going to help anyway.
It's seen on a streamer, but no, I think technically this is a no, sorry, it is exclusively a streamer show.
Okay.
Okay, I am focusing my brain power on, like, where were they that they were getting honored? Was it an awards show?
Nope.
Like a magazine accolade?
Nope.
Can you read that wording again, though?
I certainly will. The studio paid for the honor for this longtime A-minus list, mostly TV actor. But did anyone notice that 0 co-stars from either the old show or the new one bothered to show up? The showrunner even noted that it was odd that none of the new cast members were there.
Was it like a star on the Hollywood Walk of Fame?
Yep.
That's what I was thinking.
Because there is a cost.
Yeah.
And the studio paid for it.
Okay.
For the good PR.
It's like them awards that you, like, submit for. And anyway, okay. So somebody who got a Hollywood Walk of Fame.
A longtime A-minus list, mostly TV actor that apparently had an old show and now a new show that is a streamer.
Harrison Ford? Okay.
It was a TV show that came back or a totally different role?
Totally not the same TV show and definitely not a totally different role.
So same type of character? Okay.
A very similar role on a very different TV show.
Is it Kevin Costner? Okay.
Did you
Again,
describe
this
them
is
as
a
an
mostly TV actor.
Okay.
A-minus list, longtime
Minus.
A-minus list, mostly TV actor.
It's not.
Go ahead.
Oh, no, you go ahead.
I was going to say, he definitely had a dip. He was
Ranch?
an A to A-minus list TV actor, and then he dipped. And then now he's back.
Tim Allen. Okay.
But, like, in that decade of life? So, like, from the 90s?
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
So, they had a big hit in the 90s. Hold Me Closer, Tony Danza. It's not. I knew it wouldn't be.
Okay.
Because people
were
like
they
him.
were they an adult then, or were they a child on that show?
They were an adult.
They were an
good
adult.
question.
Okay.
Okay, was it a network show?
Yes.
A network sitcom?
No.
Ted Danson. Okay.
Not a sitcom.
Not a sitcom. Okay.
Is it...
Let me read it again with all the info you have right now. The studio paid for the honor for this. Maybe it helped to figure out the studio. The studio paid for the honor for this longtime A-minus list, mostly TV actor who had a big hit in the 90s and then also a huge show now, a streaming show. 0 co-stars from the old show or the new one were in attendance. In fact, the showrunner even noted it was odd that none of his current co-stars were there.
It's not Scrubs.
No.
But it's
Again,
Grey's
not a
Anatomy?
sitcom.
But it's what?
Definitely not a sitcom. Not
Is
funny.
Is it a procedural, like a medical
like
procedural?
ER?
Oh, The Pit.
Oh, Noah Wiley.
Noah Wiley.
According to the blind items, HBO was the ones to pay for the honor of the Hollywood Walk of Fame star that Noah Wiley just received last couple of days ago. Might have been yesterday, actually. Whatever the case may be. But it was noticeable that 0 of his co-stars from his ER days or from the Pit days just bothered to show up and be in attendance. The showrunner even noted how odd it was that none of his current co-stars were there. He's just not very well liked by anyone.
Okay.
Is that true? Do we think? Anybody got feelings about Noah Wiley?
I haven't heard anything like that before. But then again, I didn't ever watch Grey's Anatomy. So
If-
I don't, the only gossip I know about is like Katherine Heigl stuff.
Yeah.
The only, we did talk about Noah Wiley probably a month and a half ago during the Pit era, and it sounded like it was more of just, maybe enjoying the company of people who wasn't his wife type of thing.
Oh.
Oh my
Those were
God.
the only rumors we ever
Thank you
heard.
for saying that, like somebody
Wow.
from like the old
Dynasty.
West.
If he wanted to do a podcast like reminiscing about what Hollywood was like back in the day, he would call it "It's Been a Wiley."
Okay.
Thank you. Thank you. I can hear the applause from the audience out there.
That's why I was allowing them to die down
The
because it was
silence.
such a roaring applause.
It's been a Wiley.
It's been a while since I could.
Or he could dress up as.
What?
Wile E. Coyote.
Thank you.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, we could do this all day.
We could. And he was honored there again, Hollywood Walk of Fame. So there you go. Go see his star.
Or
And-
not.
More
and
blind
him
items.
putting his hands.
One of the most
And the-
depressing tourist attractions in the world.
That's what I've heard.
Yeah. I mean, it is rich with history, and it's like Grauman's Chinese Theater, the handprints in the, cement.
Mm-hmm.
But other than that, I mean, really quickly, you just look up from the cement and go, oh, this is just kind of sad.
Isn't it renamed to like wireless?
Whatever,
Chinese
whoever owns
theater,
it, it's
or AT&T.
Yeah.
Chinese theater.
Yeah.
Like it's not Grauman's anymore.
Yeah.
That's kind of sad too. But hey, at least he got one, right?
TCM, actually.
TCL.
TCL. Not Turner Classic. What's TCL?
I don't know. I'm just looking it up
Twin
now.
Cities Live here.
Yes, it's Twin Cities Live.
Which is a program that Bradley and I are on every now and then downstairs in our building. It's an afternoon talk show on our ABC affiliate. If you're listening from some other place and you're like, what the heck is that?
Isn't
right.
that just a TV brand?
Well, that's what I was thinking.
Like,
Isn't it
is that
a
what they
TV?
named it after?
Yeah.
The TV
Yeah.
brand?
TCL. It's like Magnavox.
I don't know. We'll go with that.
Okay, well,
So yeah. Some of the
it's right next to the Ripley's Museum, across the street from that hotel.
Mm-hmm.
There's just it's a very sort of transient world. Like you have all these different sort of like tourists, and then there's like just people trying to make a quick buck, kind of like Times Square in New York, wearing all sorts of weird costumes, like Spider-Man, like off-brand Spider-Man.
I can confirm it is TCL Technology, the ones that now own the rights to it.
Well, good for them.
Okay.
So there you go.
All right.
Keep rolling on with some more blind items here. How about this one? This foreign-born A-list musician is finally allowing us to see his new girlfriend that he's been hiding in his home country. Just wait until they break up and she tells us how old she was when they first met.
Yeah.
This foreign-born A-list musician is finally allowing us to see his new girlfriend that he's been hiding in his home country. Just wait until they break up and she tells us how old they were when they first met. Or how old she was when they first met.
Hiding in his home country. Are they British?
Nope.
Okay.
Foreign-born A-list musician.
A European nation?
Nope.
Is it Canada?
Yep.
Is it The Weeknd?
Nope.
Is it Drake?
Yep.
Oh, Drake's got a girlfriend? Is she
Yep.
American?
I have no idea. We don't know anything
No.
about her. We just saw the two of them oot in a boot.
Yeah.
But she apparently has been hiding in a mansion in Canada that he has bought for her, and he also gives her a $20,000 allowance. And according to the blind items, he's been hiding her because he doesn't maybe necessarily want us to know about much of the relationship, including how old she was when they first met.
Okay, he's this
Kendrick Lamar.
I just love the idea that like he's like Rapunzel. Like, or not Rapunzel. What's the fairy tale where he kept the lady in the? Oh no, that's Rapunzel, right? There was like a little gremlin that was keeping her up there.
Yeah, Rumpelstiltskin.
Was that Rumpelstiltskin that was keeping a lady in a tower?
Rapunzel is like the queen.
She's
keeps her up there. Her mom.
Well, there's one where she has to keep weaving.
That's Rumpelstiltskin.
Mm-hmm.
And he's like, no,
it's
you
like
can't
a little
go.
gremlin guy.
Yeah.
And she's like, I want to spin my hair into gold. And he said, sure, I'll let you do that, but you have to give me your firstborn child.
Or just not tell people you were 16 when we met.
Oh my gosh. Yeah.
A minor. Yeah, that would be a problem for Mr. Drake. But again, you understand where these blind items have potentially came from. Just thank Kendrick Lamar for them. According to the blind item, though, Drake is, again, finally showing off his new girlfriend. We did see some pictures. They're all over Twitter, X. You can see them there. But I guess we're waiting. And we don't have any details on her.
I was going to say, wouldn't this be just really obviously provable within mere moments in a Google search?
Yeah.
If you knew who she was.
Yeah, so you're saying that we just don't know who she is yet.
And I will say she looks young, but I don't know. Again, that doesn't say when they met.
Yeah.
True.
So.
At the beginning, the way you described it, it sounded very George Glass or like, I got a Canadian girlfriend, except if you're in Canada, it's got to be like an American girlfriend, right?
Right.
I got a girlfriend in America. Do Canadians do that, do you think?
I don't know. Let's ask them.
They have imaginary people in the United States?
If you're a Canadian, put your answer in the comments of our YouTube channel.
I was just dating this guy. Oh, really? Where's he from? Canada.
I want to bring something up here because we got, and again, you're going to be watching this a little bit later on in the day today, so I can't really tell you that this is truly breaking news. But there's some Prince Harry news you guys want to talk about.
Oh, the Prince Harry news.
Yeah.
Apparently he's being sued by a charity he set up.
Yes. The African charity that he started in honor of his mother, Diana. There were some big fallouts. They ended up leaving the charity. The woman who was running the charity or very high up in the charity accused them of all kinds of things. And, a lot of it had to do with, I think, Meghan, which it always does. But now it looks like they are suing and for libel. So
suing Harry?
Yes.
Whoa. Wow. That's big.
Yes.
What did he what was the...
You know what? I'm not sure because our other producer just put this in the grid really quick.
Oh.
And so it isn't something that I've researched a lot.
Oh, okay.
But it's kind of like, something that I don't know. I thought all of this was over because he ended up starting the charity.
Is this the one that he had
Prince? Yeah.
Yeah, this is the one that we've had previous legal shenanigans with. Yeah. This is when we've talked about how they ousted or the head allegedly ousted Harry and someone else.
Princessio. Is that who you're talking about?
I think, yeah, this all
CCO?
sounds familiar. Again, I haven't seen the story that you're referring to, but this sounds like a story we've talked about in the past, so there must be a new development in the libel suit.
All right, so we'll keep an eye on that and keep watching that. Sorry, I thought you threw that in there. My bad.
Oh, no, it's totally fine.
We'll keep rolling on with some more blind items here. We'll get more of that information as it comes out to us and comment and let us know your thoughts on that whole situation as well.
That's exactly what I was going to say.
Let's do another blind item here. The tour with this problematic singer, somehow still A-list, has always been on the back burner. But the team for this longtime A-list singer/dancer/actor knew it would be a PR nightmare. But considering they're about to blow up all the good PR they could have ever salvaged, they're saying, screw it, let's just do a cash grab while we can.
Okay.
According to the blind items, the tour with a problematic singer who's somehow still A-list has always been on the back burner, but the team for this longtime A-list singer/dancer/actor knew it could be a PR nightmare. But considering they're about to blow up all the good PR they could ever salvage, they're saying, whatever, let's just do the cash grab while we can. So we've got two people here.
Oh, two people.
A tour with a problematic singer who somehow is still A-list and a longtime A-list singer/dancer/actor.
I don't know if this is true, but I remember seeing a headline this morning with none other than Nick Lachey. Okay, so it's not 98 degrees.
Fun Nick Lachey story. Did you see that he and Jessica Simpson happened to be on the same flight to Hawaii together?
Oh, yeah.
The place where he proposed to her.
Yeah.
and they were both in first class.
And
did
they
not
didn't
talk?
speak to each other, which
Because
is
that's
weird.
healthy.
Yeah,
I know.
seems
Just
weird.
watch it. Well,
So no,
sometimes
not Nick
boundaries
Lachey.
are
This
good.
has nothing to do with 98 Degrees.
Okay.
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 A tour with a problematic singer that somehow is still A-list has always been on the back burner for this A-list singer/dancer/actor, but he and his team knew it'd be a PR nightmare. Considering they're about to blow up all the good PR they could ever salvage anyway, they're just saying, yeah, let's just get the cash grab while we can.
So the dancer would be a part of the tour with the singer?
So, like opening for them, or
No.
Like
other way around?
They'd be co-headliner, or they're going to be co-headliners.
But they weren't in a group together
No.
or anything. Okay. Are we talking about two men?
Yes.
Okay.
Shoot, so it's not Paula Abdul.
Straight up now? No.
Okay.
So they are, has the person in question that's going to have a PR nightmare soon, have they done like creepy things?
Well, depends who you ask.
Minors?
No.
Is
not
it a
that I'm
sexual
aware.
assault type of a?
No.
Okay.
No.
Huh.
Okay, but there's some drama.
There's definitely some drama, and we've definitely talked about this drama.
Okay.
Okay.
Again, think about our problematic but somehow still A-list musicians.
It's not Bruno Mars.
Nope.
Problematic. I'm a problematic lover.
Charlie Puth? Shawn Mendes? Okay.
Problematic.
Kanye?
That would be a really good guess, but no.
Okay.
You stick along those lines.
We're not
Okay,
talking
with that
Diddy.
level.
Well, not yet. We're not.
Usher?
Oh,
The tour with the problematic-
Bieber. No.
The tour with the problematic singer who is somehow still A-list has always been on the back burner for Usher. But his team and he knew it would be a PR nightmare. But considering they're about to blow up all that good PR, they're just saying, forget it. We'll just get all the cash we can with a little cash grab tour.
Okay.
Jay-Z?
Nope.
That would be a huge thing.
Yeah.
This is also a huge thing.
It is? It's somebody at that level?
Not that level, but somehow still
50?
A-list, as the blind keeps saying. Somehow this person is still A-list.
Not
Problematic
50.
singer.
Oh, Chris Brown?
Oh.
According to the blind items, the Chris Brown tour with Usher was always on the back burner, but the team for Usher always was like, I don't think we want that PR mess. Well, considering we've been talking about it for the last 3 weeks, that Usher is probably doing everything
The
he
bigger
can
mess?
to be a part of a bigger mess that includes Diddy. It's maybe not that big of a deal, so they are doing a bit of a cash grab tour. It was just announced this morning. Chris Brown and Usher are doing a joint R&B tour, Raymond and Brown Stadium tour.
Oh, okay.
What?
Yeah. I'm sure a lot of people will go.
Oh, yeah.
It'll be, because
Hence the cash grab?
yeah.
Yeah. Because what?
Because despite all the horrible things exactly what you said in the blind, like amazingly still A-list, people just don't care about Chris Brown's, trouble that he's been in.
Oh, for sure. Yeah.
Abusive
Or at
behavior
least
with Rihanna. And
enough of a
others.
segment of his audience does not care.
Yeah.
That they're still able to make money and monetize. Okay, well.
And you can dig into some of the other legal issues about what happened on Diddy's yacht. And that also included Chris Brown and a problematic situation that he was involved in with a woman. And Usher was named in that same thing. So, again, this might actually just add on to a blind we had earlier today that maybe we know who else is going to co-headline the new Diddy tour when he finally gets let out.
Okay.
Chris Brown, Usher.
J. Cole was the other name we heard. But there's a lot of people. Again, Usher has been very vocal in not being very vocal about saying anything negative about Diddy.
Yeah.
A lot of people feel like he knows all there is to know about Diddy. Or sorry, Diddy knows all there is to know about Usher.
And that's dangerous.
Which is dangerous, exactly.
So just call it the Danger Tour.
Yeah, like I'm being forced to do this tour.
We'll, again, have to see exactly. But again, the blind item is saying that, you know what? Why worry about PR when you're about to, go on tour with Diddy? So let's see.
Exactly.
how that goes. But yeah, a massive stadium tour that is going to sell a ton of tickets indeed. Let's keep rolling on here. There's nothing to see here with the big money move between this former A-list couple. They still hook up when it's convenient, and it's just advantageous from a tax standpoint for the A-list actor slash director slash producer to take the hit, thanks to his recent deal. There's nothing to see here with the big money move between this former A-list couple.
Okay.
They still hook up when it's convenient, and it's just advantageous from a tax purpose standpoint for the A-list actor slash director slash producer, thanks to his recent deal.
What,
Bradley, you're looking confused.
What? Yeah?
Well, is this Brad Pitt and Angelina? Oh, okay, because I was like, that ain't true. They ain't hooking up.
This has
These
to
two
be
are.
the story that I was talking to you about earlier in the day, that Ben Affleck and J-Lo, he's basically given up his half of the Costco mansion. I call it Costco mansion because it's the size of a Costco.
And it looks like one.
$30 million or $25 million, just like, here, just go ahead and have my half. I'm fine. Like that, to be given away that kind of value in a property, you've got to have a lot of money.
Or in the case of what the blind item is saying, nothing to see here.
Taxes.
The big money move for Ben Affleck, handing over $30 million of equity into a home to his former wife, J-Lo, is just tax advantageous because he just got paid $600 million from Netflix for his AI company.
Oh, okay.
Oh my gosh.
So he's
again-
basically treating that $30 million as a loss. It's not like he wrote a check to her.
Yeah.
Exactly.
He's just going to write off that marriage.
Right. It is
Like movie studios are like, we're just not going to ever show you this film. We're just going to write it off.
and the blind item also alluding to something we've heard for a while that, they still hook up whenever it's convenient.
That I don't doubt at all.
Which is hilarious because most people who are reading this article, when you go into the comments and you look at it, they're like, see, that's how awful that woman is. He'll pay $30 million just to
be
never
rid of
see
her.
her again.
That's what I wrote in the comments of not anything, but just communicating with Bradley over here. I'm like, he wants to get away from her so bad that he doesn't care about money anymore.
Yeah, I just think he doesn't want to be involved with her or anyone in a marriage because he doesn't want to feel tied down. But the idea that he would come over for a late night booty call, of course.
Yeah.
Because he's a man.
Until she gets a new one.
Yeah. Or
Which will be real quick.
Even
I'm
when
sure
she
she
has
has
a
them
new one.
lining up.
She's finally got some time. Her Vegas residency just came to an end, so she's got some time now to find somebody else.
Because she loves love. I'm not saying that just because she needs to be with a man or anything like that. She's very well known for loving being in love.
or
It's
is
her brand.
someone loving her? I wonder.
Yeah.
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 But
This is her now.
this
This is
now.
me
This
now,
is me now. This
and
is
in
me
5
then.
minutes.
This is me tomorrow. It might be me tomorrow if you're watching tomorrow. Today.
True.
Wow. Blew my mind. And if you are watching, that means you're joining us over there on YouTube. You certainly can do that. If you are not, head to YouTube, give us a like, give us a subscribe, and then hit that notification bell. You guys got any other stories that have been catching your eye that you want to talk about today?
Yeah, I want to give an update. So, our good friend Lauren Lethal Lauren from her YouTube channel, The Court of Random Opinion. She was a guest on this very show. Is it already 2 weeks ago or a week ago?
Yeah, I think too.
And she is an astute follower of the Justin Baldoni Blake Lively show, which we don't have enough time to get into, but ooh, there's some stuff. Okay, watch her. She says, if the trial goes forward, she wants to be there covering it.
Mm-hmm.
But she needs funds to get there, and she hasn't monetized her YouTube channel, and so she is put out a request for her watchers, viewers, fans to throw a little money her way in order to make that trip possible so that she can cover it. And we would love, who among us wouldn't love to hear her astute thoughts on the Blake Lively, Justin Baldoni trial, from the source.
Yeah,
So,
she would get to be in the courtroom and everything. So
if that's, within your powers, head over to her YouTube channel. I don't know exactly what method she set up for you to donate, but if you go to her YouTube channel, The Court of Random Opinion, I'm sure she'll have all the details for you there. But I watched a video last night and she said that, and I was like, girl, we got to get you to New York so you can cover that story.
Yes. So she has it pinned to the top as far as like what the first comment in the last video is the website that you can go to, give her some money. I think she's trying to raise $8,000 because it's going to be for a while. And I think she has, like, as of this morning, a little over $3,500. So
awesome.
If you have, $5 or something, and hopefully
we would just love to hear her commentary. So
yeah.
We just thought, hey, let's give a little shout out.
Yes.
Again, that's Lethal Lauren from the Court of Random Opinion. And we'll put a link maybe in our description today.
Sounds great.
Yes.
Let's keep rolling on with some more blind items here today. How about this one? Since he left his former religion, the celebrity cult has been doing its best to recruit this A-list singer. He repeatedly has turned them down. Since leaving his former religion, the celebrity cult has been doing their best to recruit this A-list singer. He has repeatedly turned them down. Not a lot to go off there, except somebody who apparently left their religion. Who's an A-list singer.
Religion. Okay.
In the spotlight. I'm assuming this is Scientology.
That would be the second part, correct?
They're trying to recruit him.
Yep.
I just can't think of what are the other cults out there.
Religion. He didn't say cult,
Oh.
right?
The blind item is saying that since leaving his former religion, Scientology is doing its best to recruit this A-list singer. He has repeatedly turned them down.
This is an American singer?
Yep.
Did he leave the Mormon church? Yep. Okay.
Oh.
It's not like Morgan Wallen or somebody. Was he a Mormon?
It is not, no.
Jelly Roll?
Nope.
I don't know, people.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Yeah. Is it a country western?
Nope.
Rocker? Popper?
Pop rocker.
Pop rocker?
Pop first.
Pop and Locker.
Pop rock. Pop, lock, and rocker.
A pop rocker, not like an Adam Levine or something.
No.
Was he known for being like a Christian singer?
Nope.
Okay.
Did we know him as a
You knew that I shouldn't say
Mormon?
Oh, I'm sorry,
knew.
Mormon. Yeah.
I shouldn't say you knew, but it's pretty well known that
Donny
Osmond?
not that well known. And this guy's slightly younger. He is younger than Donny Osmond's children.
Oh gosh.
A young A-list singer has really bursted onto the scenes, has apparently left the Mormon church, and Scientology is doing its best to recruit him. He has repeatedly turned them down.
Are you saying he has burst onto the scenes because he's very lively on stage? And does he like to wear a powder blue pantsuit? Wow. What's his nuts?
We see them every time he performs.
Yeah, no, and everybody thinks, rightly so, he's an attractive young man. Pat Boone. What's his name?
Pat Boone.
You're half right.
Benson Boone. I knew it.
Nicely done.
I was like, there's a reason I'm thinking of Pat Boone.
According to the...
Well, that and I'm old, but, you're welcome.
Pat Boone.
Maybe that's his grandfather. Although Pat Boone's like an evangelical. He's not a Mormon.
No.
You're welcome, Pat Boone, for all of the Google searches that you got from Bradley making that guess. According to the blind items, though, since leaving the Mormon church, it was Scientology that's doing its best to recruit Benson Boone. He has repeatedly told them no.
Leave him alone.
He kind of, when he first kind of before he burst on the scenes that all of us saw him, he was made famous for doing a lot of stuff on TikTok, and he was attending Brigham Young University at that time.
Oh, okay.
He grew up in the LSD church.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
LDS.
LSD
LSD church was something
That's a little
was
something
closer to where
That's
I went
in
to school.
A hippie
Yes.
compound in California. I didn't know that about him.
Yeah.
All right.
He actually still follows much of the church's beliefs, including abstaining from drugs and alcohol.
Good for him.
Good. That's why he can do those backflips off a piano. See, I'm not into following people that are like rising stars on YouTube or TikTok. It's just not how I use those apps. And so I never know where these people come from. I'm like, all of a sudden, there's this amazing artist, and you're like, oh, yeah, he's been on YouTube for years. And I'm like, okay, I'm watching other things on YouTube.
It's like right now, and I showed this to Dawn yesterday, Dara, or Dada, I think Dada. Dara is the first part of her actual name. She is was one of the contestants for Miss Thailand. And she has become this like viral phenomenon. You've seen her do a dance when they panned the Miss Thailand contestants. She was on the stage giving it her all in a way that not any other contestant did. And she's become this viral sensation for doing this dance.
That's like hardcore. I'm gonna
she's just like I am here to win.
Yeah, and everyone else is doing
obsessed.
like pretty dancing, and they're in swimsuits.
Yeah, exactly.
Yes, Mike's doing.
I'm watching her right now. She's getting it.
And
so,
she is like, she's living her best life. People are like throwing money at her to do her dance and brand deals and everything. And I'm here for it. And I want her to have a, international career.
I do too.
So that we can just watch her be fun. Dada, I believe is her name.
She looks like she's having fun, and so are we as we're rolling through these blind items here today. We've got time for a couple more. Let's keep it rolling on and remind you to like and subscribe. Heading over to our YouTube page. How about we go with this one here? This foreign-born A-list actors team continues to push the victim card and this time is trying to say people are picking on him for his looks. Maybe just try not to be a hothead and look to get into fights every time you step out of the house, and that might help your image. This foreign-born A-list actors team continues to push the victim card, this time talking about people attacking him for his looks. Maybe just try not to have him be a hothead every time he walks out of the house and get in fights with everyone.
His looks. Who's bitching about his looks?
Remember he dated Sabrina Carpenter? Is it him?
Yeah.
Okay, from Saltburn.
Yeah, the Irishman, Barry Keoghan.
There you go.
Thank you.
Quick and easy, nicely done. Barry Keoghan is apparently his team is going back to again, this is the blind item talking, not me. His blind item, the team for Barry Keoghan is going back to the victim card, saying this time people are picking on him for his looks. Maybe try not being such a hothead, getting in fights every time you step out of the house.
Oh, gosh. All right. I really felt for him whenever he spoke out about how, like, after Sabrina Carpenter and he broke up with her, or, it just, they ended the relationship or the contract, that he, like, those fans were so rabid and mean that he didn't even want to leave his house, like you said. And, like, he's so insecure about the way that he looks, and people are cruel, just like calling him ugly and like he shouldn't be famous and whatever else. Super talented guy. I don't think he's a bad looking guy. Like, I don't know what people are talking about. But if you don't look like, put in any A-list actor who's extremely attractive, we can't have people that look different? I don't know.
Yeah.
It's kind of weird.
Yeah, I think, the blind, I think both things could be true in a way, like people are cruel, but also he may be using this as a distraction or, some sort of narrative that is a better PR narrative for him than getting in fights with people. So I don't know. It seems like it's believable.
And the other thing that I just think people are missing on this, he's playing Ringo Starr. Like, he's literally he's right now shooting the Beatles biopic, like the big 4-part Beatles thing that we're getting in 2 years or whatever. So, like, most of his looks are for this particular role.
Yeah.
Well, especially the weird hair.
The hair isn't
Everybody's
great.
like, what? Can we do something with that hair? It's the Ringo hair.
It's yeah.
And I will just, and again, what the blind item might also allude to, he's talked about, so he, I think, had very tragic the way I think both of his parents he may have lost due to substance abuse issues. He also has talked about him battling substance abuse issues because of that. He's also opened up about the fact that people, like you said, when he broke up with Sabrina, used his kid as like, oh, you're a deadbeat dad. You don't even see your kid. You're running off with Sabrina Carpenter, this pop star,
Good Lord.
and you're this terrible father. He's been the subject of many, many, many very mad people on the internet.
Gosh.
Does he?
It's weird.
probably does not deserve most of that.
No, for sure.
Or any of that.
Yeah, no.
So, again, that is the latest there from him, but the blind item is saying that's a move that, and maybe we're just seeing a version of it. Maybe everyone sees this. He's just in the comments.
Sure.
Which is what the team might be alluding to, is that, hey, your team is pushing this narrative.
Look, whether you are like buying the narrative or whatever, we all know celebrities who, are trying to create a story about who they are by reacting or not reacting to certain things. So that is a total normal behavior. Mm-hmm. Some celebrities overreact to the things that you and I maybe experienced. And I'm not saying Barry Keoghan specifically. I'm just saying we've seen a behavior where celebrities seem to over-identify with certain things that happen to them.
Yeah.
Versus, not.
Mm-hmm.
Everybody deals with that stuff differently.
Yeah.
We don't have, I think, time to get into a full-on blind item, but I do want to talk about one thing because I don't know if you saw. There actually was a blind item today that I was able to disprove. Because did you see the viral picture of Stefan Diggs and Taylor Frankie Paul?
No.
Because it wasn't real.
Okay.
It was an AI picture that went viral. Everyone was like, oh my goodness, Taylor Frankie Paul and Stefan Diggs are now a thing. No, they're not.
Oh my gosh.
That would be shocking.
Speaking of Stefan Diggs,
there you go.
We learned that in the divorce filing with Offset and Cardi B, that he asked the judge for DNA proof from 2 of the babies. One she has with Stefan Diggs, Offset is alluding like that could be my baby. And then the last baby he had with her in 2024, I think her name is Blossom. He's saying like, I don't believe that I'm the father of that child either. So the judge granted him a DNA test for Blossom, his daughter with Cardi B, but not the one with Stefan Diggs because no.
Wow.
You don't have any right to. But it is interesting that after all this, it's just, everything that has happened with him being in the hospital, are they just using this story now? Because it was filed on February 25th. So is his PR team like bringing this to attention because they don't want people to think that he shot himself in front of the casino?
Well, that's what the blind said, right?
Yeah. So they're like, look over here. Here's another mess that he's involved in that's way, it's still weird, but it's not as bad as that look.
That Detroit casino that I also owe $100,000 to, don't worry about that story.
Yeah.
That's not a big deal. This one is.
Yeah.
It makes sense.
Also, I just feel bad for the child.
Yeah.
I do too.
For Blossom.
Okay. Well, you guys, this has been a very fun week of blinds. We have heard and learned about so many new things.
It's been kind of all over the place, too.
That might be the MVP for Blind of the Week, though. This idea that Offset is just trying to get out of his gambling debts and decided to just stage all of this and try to pin it on Lil TJ.
Gosh. Yeah.
That might be the winner for Blind of the Week. We should do that.
Where did he shoot? Or where was he shot? Rather?
He was struck in the leg.
I was going to say, like, if somebody said to him, like, you're going to shoot yourself in the foot, and he took it literally.
He goes, okay.
Like, okay. That, of course, is just pure gossip, rumors, and trash on the internets, which is where we live most days on this wonderful program, hosted by Mike, who gives us these juicy bits of blind items on the radio Monday. Juicy bits of blind items? You know what I'm saying.
Yeah,
Monday,
it's all juicy.
It's all juicy. And so are we, Monday through Friday on the radio on myTalk, or you can get us wherever you download your podcasts. And at the end of the day, we'd love for you to head over to our YouTube channel. It's called
Blinded by the Item.
Blinded by the Item.